My name is Jack Cannon. This is Kevin Galvin. Just next to me, Kevin, how exciting is this to be here in Warsaw in a massive studio for Digital Motorsports alone?
So exciting, Jack. I mean, you look, the guys at Frenzy have done an amazing job. You see the analyst desk, you've seen the incredible studio we have beneath us. And, you know, you and I have been at this a long time. We see the talent that the drivers bring. We see the people like Lawrence and Niall and people in similar scenes all over the world, the amount of work they put in. And to see it now in a big production stage.
That looks like it's Keith Dempsey on the outside of Fabrizio Rivera. Keith getting tapped by Rivera, and you just, I don't understand. I really just don't understand. I mean, what is Fabrizio supposed to do in that position? Like, what is Fabrizio? He takes the inside. He's going to defend it. Keith, you have the pace. Why not just wait? I mean, he's been involved in so much contact over the course of this championship. Why not just wait and bide your time? I mean, this guy, look, I mean, I know it's rich for me to be saying anything. Keith is a multiple winner of the IDMC, and he's a huge, a massively talented driver and a lovely fella. But you just wonder sometimes, like on a move like that those are the moves that are just like, you can't vie for a championship if you keep crashing in every single race.
Fairly clumsy stuff going on there as well. Sorry, Christian, I'm going to throw to you in a second, but just coming back to that spaghetti racing incident, I would be very interested to see what the stewards make of that, because that will set a precedent for the rest of this race, because we see turn one being a very likely overtaking opportunity. But again, that curve on the inside could be quite tricky. You can see cars being spat out a little bit wider than the initial line that they initially take. So I suspect turn one we could see more incidents like that, and then that spaghetti racing incident will probably most likely set the precedent as that Yassi.
To the second race this evening, the reverse grid, and we just have enough time for useless facts with Kevin. Kevin, what have you got for us?
Well, if you're looking for the best bratwurst around the Nürburgring, the BMW website says that because most of the drivers head to Brunchen, then that is probably, that tells something about where the best bratwurst is to be found. But they also followed up by saying really nobody knows. So there's your pointless fact of the day.
Just speaking on the championship, guys, and we were talking about it earlier, I get a sense that with the rain and with the way this track can be, especially opening doors, I get a sense if you can get a decent round here, you can pick up some decent points. It could very well stand to you, because I reckon a lot of people will see this as their drop round, given the conditions.
Interesting.
And as you think, I think this could be the round that most drivers will drop over the course of the season. So if you could pick up points here, you're kind of gaining that on everybody else, which will allow you a bit more flexibility going into some of the other rounds further on the season.
This is a choice now for Diogo. Does Diogo go behind Tuomas and think, right, you drag me back up to the lead, or does he go, I'm going to attack you, I'm faster myself? And that is a really interesting, there's a kind of an unwritten conversation that goes on there as to how guys position their car, how aggressive they are coming out of corners, telling the other, Diogo's telling Tuomas right at this moment, just with his car language, saying, look, you go ahead, you're catching up, I'll stay behind you, I'm not going to make a move on you. And that gives Tuomas the confidence to take the racing line through and catch back up with Max Benecke.
But this is almost like summer, as we just see the first specks of rain, and expect that to really gather in pace, because these thundery showers that roll in off the Mediterranean. You have the Alps to the east of you. You have the Massif Central to the northwest. So these big showers roll in off down the mountains. You get these big thunderstorms because of the heat, because of all the humidity that's gathered up. You get these massive thunderstorms, and they can roll in and out like we saw yesterday and today. They can absolutely drench the place, and then they're gone as fast as they are. And we've already gone from an optimum to a fast to a greasy track, and I presume damp will follow.
Nothing he could do about it. Sanchez Crowell just straight into the back of him, and so unfortunate for Alejandro Sanchez. He's run such a brilliant race, but look, that is racing. And look, now we're too wide going through the final section. It looks like Ayun Changuven's going to take it, but look at Graham Carroll around the outside. He has Zach Campbell down the inside. We're too wide. Going over the line, contact. Carroll has taken it. We're going to the final lap. No. Contact, and Carroll is out.
God, to take that final podium position. What a race!
What an absolutely incredible race. All the way through we have battles, but these guys saved the best till last. Max Benecke, that is sehr schön for Max Benecke. He is P1 and takes home 10,000 euros. He is the 2021 Digital Motorsports World Cup champion for Ayun Changuven. It was like Moses and the Red Sea. It parted and it went right down the middle, and poor Graham Carroll, it's like racing karma. Graham went into the back of somebody else. He who punts shall be punted, and unfortunately in this case that was Graham Carroll.